Guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be doing another unboxing. It seems like I do these all the damn time, but this one's pretty special. This one I'll go into everything about how I acquired this guitar. So we got another new guitar day, and I'll go over the hows, when, what, and why I have this sucker. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Alright, so first off, right off the bat, I just want to say thanks for coming back to the channel and enjoying the content, all that kind of stuff. I always appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So we're going to pull this sucker out of the box, and then I'll go into detail exactly how I acquired this guitar. So give me a second. So let's do this. So it's fairly easy to unbox. Okay, so she's out of the box. Got a little bit of bubble wrap to deal with, but at least this guitar was packaged a lot better than that last one, that fucking asshole. This is a very, very nice hard shell case to go with this sucker. Alright, so let's open her up and then I'll tell you guys everything about this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Before I open this up, my tag was on it. Alright, cool. We're back in biz. I like how that sun comes out as I'm about to unveil the guitar. Perfect timing. Yeah. Fucking outstanding, dude. Let me show you guys. Oh, this is a nice case to go with this guy right here. Hell yeah. So what this is this is the Dean version of the Kerry King V. This is the import model. People call this the Earwig V. And I get it, I understand, but it's cool as fuck looking. At least I think it is. Fucking nice, man. I'll give you guys the rundown of how I acquired this sucker. So I had a message in my inbox on my Facebook from Chris Canella of Deicide and of course Dean Guitars. And his message was saying, "Hey Kev, love what you're doing with the channel, and I know you're a big Slayer / Kerry King fan, and I'd like to get a Dean Kerry King V into your possession." And I got really excited. I thought that was super freaking cool, and gave him all the contact information, the info to send it my way, and yeah, he was more than happy to let me try out one of these Dean Kerry King models, and here we have it. So Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate this. This is so freaking cool, man, that I got you and all the rest of the Deicide guys watching my shit, man. It really makes me fucking happy. It really does. And obviously so does having one of these in my possession, because yeah, I love my V's. I love my pointy, just weapon looking guitars. This is what I'm all about. I love these suckers. So a little bit about this guitar too is this is got the Kaler bridge on it. I think this is the hybrid. Yep, this is the Kaler hybrid. But I like the Kalers because they maintain that weight on the body. You don't knock you know, most of that wood like when you have a Floyd Rose or some of these other, you know, bridges like that Everton, which I love so much, that you guys know how much I love that fucking bridge. But no, yeah, you keep most of that wood in that body, and it really helps with your sustain and just the overall fullness of the instrument. So it's nice to have another guitar loaded with a Kaler bridge on it. And this one's got the, you know, the Kerry King signature 8185 EMGs with the preamp boost right here. I think you get like 20 extra dBs of gain from that if you need it. I believe these are, yeah, these look like extra jumbos. These are pretty fat frets. But these are the inlays. Let me show you guys. Pretty freaking sweet, man. You got the matching headstock to go with the body shape. And I like the way the like this was done here. The way that's sectioned off where it goes into the, this is the satin neck. This feels really good. Just a nice line to separate the difference between the paint job and going into the bare neck like that. That's really cool. It's got more of like a C shape to it. And get back on camera so my freaking head's not cut off. Yeah, I gotta check this out when I get back from the gym, because that's where I gotta go right now, and then I'm gonna plug it in and yeah, see what it's got. Because if I plug it in now, I'm gonna miss that opportunity. So I will be back and we'll plug this thing in and see what she sounds like, see how she feels. Oop. Sounds like it's in Slayer tuning already, perfect. Before I split out of here, I'll just show you guys real fast. This case is really, really nice. Got a couple stickers in here. Allen wrenches to go with that, keys, silica packets to chew on, you know, in case you're hungry. It says do not eat, but I do eat them. Just kidding. There's another one. Put that in there. Yeah, nice comfortable soft padding in there. Form fit for this exact guitar. Drop it in like this. Super sweet, man. If I were to have like one little nitpick, one little gripe with this guitar, I wish it was done in gloss black. That's the only thing, is these satin / matte kind of finishes, they show your, you know, your swirl marks where you like, especially for myself, since I'm a pivot player and I anchor my fingers right here, my ring finger, when I pick, so it ends up just leaving a swirl mark on there. And I got that on my two Solar V guitars as well, so it's in the same spot. I end up wearing that out. I never used to play like that, and then all of a sudden, you know, over the years, throughout the course of time, when I started altering my technique a little bit to continue to progress with the way I was playing, I just kind of use that as a pivot, and yeah, I end up I always leave a swirl mark right there. It kind of sucks on these finishes, but it is what it is, man. It's still a freaking really killer looking guitar, especially in person. Like, the pictures don't really do it justice. This thing in person is super sick. God, Chris, I can't thank you enough for sending me this, man. Thank you so much, dude. You guys are freaking awesome. Can't wait till you guys come through my side of town and put on a show, man. I really, really look forward to meeting all you guys. So right now we're going to move into the audio section of this video. I'm just going to load up some drum tracks that I'm working on right now. I'm just wrapping up one as I'm making this video. And just whatever I come up with, the riffs over the drums, and that'll be what I roll with, so we can see what this guitar sounds like. So we're not going to do the room demo or anything. We're going to jump right into plugins. I'm going to be using my Gojira plugin, that's the Neural DSP plugin, and also I'm going to use the STL Tones Tonality plugin for you guys too. So let's see what we come up with. A couple things I want to mention real quick and get them off my chest is this case weighs a shit ton that comes with this guitar. Although it's a very nice case, it does have some heft to it, so keep that in mind. And also, whoever set this guitar up over at Dean, you did a phenomenal job. I mean, I've only been able to play this acoustically because I've been busy the past couple days. I mean, this is days later since I did the unboxing that I'm shooting this video right now for you guys. But whoever set the guitar up at the factory, this is one of the best setups I've ever felt. The action is perfect. Very, very little buzzing, if any at all, even with my aggressive playing style. So kudos to whoever set this guitar up. I appreciate it. Thank you. So let's get into the shit. This thing is badass. She's a little out of tune, so we gotta take her back up to pitch. But these Grover tuners, these feel really, really good. You got a good ratio on them. So they definitely didn't cheap out on the tuning pegs. Bastard. Bastards of Christ, die!
Black metal, the blackest of the black.
So these next two clips, we're gonna play it standing up, check for neck dive and all that good stuff, see how comfortable it is. So let's see what we got here. That's pretty damn good. Let's give it a shot. So there you have it, guys. That's a little bit of the sound test with this guitar using my plugins. I refrained from doing, the usual just in the room kind of recording for you guys. So I just wanted to demo it, just do something a little bit different. It's gonna take a little bit longer to edit the video, but it's no big deal. So a little bit more on this guitar. This thing is very comfortable to play standing up and sitting down. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar or like how much experience you have playing flying V's in a seated position. I've done it pretty much my whole life. When I first got my Jackson Randy Rose 1 back when I was about 4 or 5 years into playing. So I was always like around a flying V. All my guitars, even growing up, I always had V's, so I'm very accustomed with sitting in this classical position. And this is a very, very comfortable guitar to play. As far as some things that I guess they're just little nitpicks that I would kind of dislike about this guitar is probably the matte finish. I know Kerry King obviously had his hands in this, what was going to be the finish and the aesthetics, all that kind of good stuff. But the things with these satin, these matte finishes, it's just, you show your fingerprints all over the damn thing. The other thing too is, since I'm a pivot player, I tend to just rub that finish to a gloss pretty much right in between the pickups. So that's one thing that's going to end up showing up on this guitar. So it's just it's a little more care when it comes to keeping the guitar clean. I would have preferred a gloss black. I just like gloss black finishes on especially flying V's or any evil, just pointy, stabby, weapon looking guitar. I just always prefer gloss black on them. I think they look the most metal in my opinion. But other than that, the heel, I thought at first looking at pictures that this thing was probably going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I ain't much of a solo guy. You guys been coming to my channel for a while. I mean, I started to do more solos than some of the writing that I've done, and when I do my covers, that kind of thing. But I'm just more of a riff guy. I like just plugging in and just coming up with the brutal shit. Like I've always just been a riff player, just a rhythm guy. But as far as this getting in the way or being a hindering, it's really not. I mean, it starts like right around the about the 7th, a little bit past the 17th fret. It starts to join the body right there. So you can pretty much get to just about anything. The other thing too is like with the way this guitar is laid out, since it's a 24 3/4 scale, obviously the layout's a little bit different. So this pickup is slightly closer. I know when I was playing, if you guys saw in the video, that my pick was pretty much laying over the neck pickup. I wasn't hitting it, which was a good thing. I mean, if I had to, since you know, I'm in the middle of playing rhythm, I can always just drop the pickup down more, and if it was getting in the way, but it wasn't getting in the way. It was fine. Also, one thing worth noting too is I did not have the booster engaged. I had it off. It's really not necessary with all the gain you get on board these plugins or even these modern day amps that we all play on. But it's there if you need it, you know, if you're using like some kind of old school amp, or if you want to just kind of enhance your sound, just give it a little more push. You do have that on board, which is cool, but I felt it wasn't necessary. Maybe if you're soloing, you'll get that little extra kick in there. That'd be a good idea. But I wasn't doing anything soloing for you guys. It was strictly all rhythm stuff, nothing super technical, just kind of displaying and illustrating what the guitar has to offer. These knobs, these feel really, really nice and secure, nice and tight. Don't feel janky or anything like that. Switch is nice and secure too. Very, very well constructed instrument for sure. And then another thing that I want to show you guys about the case. Here I am again. That case right here. Now I mentioned in the around the middle of the video is it is a little bit hefty. It is a little bit, you know, it's got some weight to it, but if you're gigging with it, this is a great case. Let me show you another thing, the way the guitar sits in the case. This fucking chair, you gotta keep squeaking on me. All right, there's the Dean. There's Kevin right there. Hi. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you drop it in like so. And that bitch ain't going nowhere. Like Macho Man would say, you're going nowhere. Really, really nice case. Perfect. There's my Kevin Frasard tag right there. I know I got some wrenches and stuff in here too, but that is a match made in heaven with this case and this guitar. Freaking love this thing. I had a blast playing it for you guys. Didn't put any bass over it because I wanted you guys to really hear what the guitar sounded like. I didn't want to, you know, just kind of overbear it with bass in it. Yeah, let's look at these frets. This board. This is a nice ebony board on here too. Kaler hybrid. Yes sir, yes sir. And the input jack is located right up here too, so it's nice and out of the way. Doesn't dig you in your thigh or anything stupid like that. I remember Jackson did that on the Randy Rhoads concept model I had, and I think they did it on the Rhoads EXs and the standards. What a stupid ass idea. That guy probably got tomatoes chucked at him, farted in his face, gave him a swirly, gave him a wedgie, whitewashed him in the wintertime out in the snow. You deserve it, buddy, for coming up with that stupid idea. Now, as far as if we were to go over some of the QC stuff, I really don't have anything to really call out on this guitar other than maybe this was not finished quite all the way as far as sanding it down. It's probably hard to see, but there's a little bit of a hill right there. Not a big deal. The frets, this is great fretwork, super high polished. I mean, there's just a little bit of overhang when I start to get down here, but for the most part, these are really, this is a very nice fret job. Jackson could probably take a little bit of notes from Dean. Jackson, yeah, because I've definitely seen bad shit come off of there. You guys seen that video, I'm sure. And one thing I mentioned in the beginning when I first unboxed this guitar looks freaking sick in person. I mean, pictures is one thing, but this thing is just, it's very sadistic, mean looking in person. It's really freaking cool. These Grover tuners that are on here, I thought these things were great as far as you know, how they responded when I was tuning the guitar back up, because it did go out of pitch a little bit when it, you know, the first couple days that it arrived to my house and I had to settle into the new environment. I don't know exactly where it came from, what state or what have you, but yeah, I just had to get used to this colder weather where I'm at. But yeah, once I tuned them up, I mean, these things, they respond very well. And again, whoever did the setup at Dean did a phenomenal job. This thing is one of my best setups I have in my whole guitar collection. So thank you very much. And Chris, I can't thank you enough for sending me this to check out. I freaking love it. And you know, to be honest with you guys, this is not the first time that I played one of these guitars. Back, I want to say back in the springtime, Guitar Center, local Guitar Center in my area did have one of these, But that one felt like a toy. This one does not feel like a toy, so that's kind of odd that it could be, you know, from instrument to instrument like that. Because the one that they had at Guitar Center, granted it wasn't set up, but I mean, the feel and everything, it just felt cheap. It felt plasticky, like maybe it was a Rock Band or Guitar Hero controller. It really felt like that. I'm not even kidding about that. But this one here, phenomenal. I really, really like this guitar, and it sounded great. I thought, let me know what you guys think, you know, in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of how it sounded and everything like that. And then I just noticed as I'm looking at the side of the frets, maybe there was a little bit of something. I can't even explain what it might be. I don't know what you guys, if you can see that or not. There's some powdery looking, maybe like it was glue or something. I don't know what that is, but it's underneath the clear coat right there. So I don't know what that is. It won't rub off, so it's permanently in there, but it's very, very hard to really notice, and it's not really that big of a deal. I always got to do these things with you guys, you know. We got to go over what the QC is all about, because you get some pretty shitty guitars, you know, from all manufacturers, all walks of life. So it's good to just go over these and see what you're getting yourself into, especially when you got a price tag of $1,500 on a guitar of this caliber. But overall, I love the Kahler bridge. Freaking amazing sustain when you hit chords. I mean, like I've said with my Kerry King V, my BC Rich Kerry King V that I own, you could hit a chord and go make a sandwich, go have a couple drinks, come back, and the thing's still ringing out. It's phenomenal. But yeah, I'm really happy to have another Kahler bridge in my arsenal on one of my guitars. So again, Chris, thank you so much. All you guys, Deicide, all you guys, thanks for watching my stuff and coming to the channel, supporting. I really, really appreciate it. As well as all you guys out there that came to this channel and watched the videos and everything, giving a like, subscribing if you're new here, all that kind of good stuff. All that goes a long way. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. More stuff on the way. Leave you guys with some horns. Take care.